Vendors, I'm here with another video. I am a 10-year vendor. I try to mentor other vendors. I've been doing this 10 years, and there are just some things that I learned along the way that I think will be very beneficial to you. So, my name is The Revolution, and I have a certain protocol that I do before I even pay for an event. And I'm gonna go down that list. One thing that I do first and foremost, the thing that I do is pay attention to the customer service. If I ask a question to the organizers about the event, and I look at how they respond, and because I actually had somebody here lately, not too long ago, that was really rude to me, and I was like, I'm not spending my money with that person. So. A few key things that you need to know is how big is the space, what are the hours, depending on what they charging. You really, in my opinion, you shouldn't really pay more than $75 for 4 hours. So if it's an event that's an 8-hour event, it's worth $100, $150, depending on the longevity of the event. And what I mean is, the events that's third and fourth, fifth annual events are events that's build a fan base, has built, in most cases, built a customer base, people that's going to support them. Also, that's always going to play in your benefit too. Also, if an event is supplying some type of entertainment, music, or whatever, those are also great events to do. So I also look for that as well. Also, it's a lot of scamming going on out here. So when somebody lists a event that they're doing and they don't have the location of the event, just kind of think twice about that event. And if they do have the location, call that location and see if they're having an event on that day. Somebody at the actual facility should know if they're going to have an event there. I mean, that's what I would do, in some cases, if I've never heard of the event or if I'm not sure, because there are more and more people scamming. But if you look at these things up front, certain things, up front, them answer, or if somebody, okay, this happened to me just very recently. I didn't accuse this person of fraud, but I knew what it was. If you respond to an event, somebody posts a flyer or something, you respond to it, and you ask them questions, and then somebody inbox you, somebody answers your question, and then you have somebody totally separate inbox you separately, telling you, whatever. It's probably somebody trying to scam you for some money, like because they seen your post on the other post. If this is making sense to you, you might answer a post, and then somebody will see, oh, such and such a want to know about this. I'm going to go in and pretend like I'm one of the organizers and see if I can get some money from it. So that's also a sign to me that, people are really scamming. And, if you really never heard of anybody, heard of some of these events before, it's very important to check thoroughly and definitely share the information. Some of you do, and I really appreciate that. But actually, the tell signs are always in the flyer, the location, if they have it listed. If they don't have a location listed, but they're saying they're having an event on this day, so many hours, if they don't have a location there and some type of contact, do your research before you pay for that event. Every flyer should have what, when, where on it. Period. What, when, where. Not what and when. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't say where, then you pay your money and then then just get scammed. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, if it's not showing where the event is, and if they're not able to answer your questions, then there you go right there. So I just want to try to help vendors, and I always just suggest stay away from first time events. And the reason why I say that is because In most cases, I've been to only one event, a first-time event that was very successful. And I'm not saying there can't be a successful first event, but you know, like anything else, you know, when you start something, you got to fill it out. And so a lot of times when you do first-time events, it's not going to be good, you know. And you know, unless you're getting that booth for free or $25 or whatever, you might want to check it out. But I wouldn't do more than that, you know, because the odds are you probably make $25 a bag, you know. So stay away from first-time events if you want to be, you know, in order to be really successful and get all you can. Try to go with third, fourth, fifth annual events. Try to go to events with entertainment, and be very careful about these scams. And make sure you read the flyer and understand it, and look it up outside of whatever. If somebody say, hey, we're having a barbecue fest this day or whatever, go search it on the internet and just see if it pops up anywhere or whatever, you know, see if they posted it anywhere else. Just little things that you can do to avoid being scammed. Anyway, I'm D-Revolution. Like and subscribe to my page. I'm going to be giving a lot of knowledge on vending, and also I'll talk about writing. I talk about all these different things, but I'm a 10-year vendor, 10-year business owner, so I do have a lot of secrets and a whole lot of things that I talk about that could teach you to take your vending to the next level. Peace.